Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and wolves of all ages. Couple of center it on. Go ahead and take that. We'll be continuing the Rackpool quest line for the Star Wars Genesis mod pack on Starfield. Yep. So I'm going to start just be uploading nothing but Starfield for now on, for a while, until I'm more than adequately satisfied. Of course, by the time you see this episode, right, I know that you will probably have okay, well, that being said, let's go ahead. We're going to be, like I said, we're going to be continuing the Rackpool quest line here. Sneezing is so violent. Okay, folks, so we I had to
see Navy's defeat at the Battle of
so I could
by the Freestar Collective Rackpool.
Upload the next stuff. Ooh.
No chit-chat on duty.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the Archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Okay, so it goes over there, over the archive access code.
You may proceed, Captain.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a tad bit underwhelmed. Little underwhelmed, if I'm being honest. We weren't raised by animals. We'll close the door. And this is not what I was expecting, actually, to be quite honest. This feels lackluster. Well, it doesn't say it's a bad thing to do, so we're just gonna casually. Because why not? I can unlock doors, I'm going to unlock doors. if you're not gonna give me like you are doing the naughty kind of icon that the game is often known to give for dumb stuff like this, then I'm gonna do dumb stuff. It's that simple. Okay. Bonk. Okay. Okay.
I hope this is worth the effort.
What was that? I was saying something. It wasn't worth the effort. Yeah, I disagree. Spin a data spike to eliminate keys that aren't required. Hallelujah. Oh, that is beautiful. I love it. I'm gonna hold off on that piece that I don't need anymore. The Sith really kind of up and left. They didn't really stick around. That's for darn sure. Disappointing, but it is what it is. I'm gonna pick another lock. Because why the heck not? The bong. Bong. How do I expend it though? That's not what I wanted. hold on. Let's, yeah, we're gonna back out. Oh, yeah, I had to actually select it first. But I'm dumb. We'll use X to eliminate any and all keys that we don't need. Awesome. That is way, way better. This, okay. Ah, that will do. Yeah, that would be an issue. Okay. My god, that speed leaked up though. Oh, that was a point well spent. I'm not gonna lie. What is this thing?
You got your clearances? Good.
And if I don't have them anymore? I got the Imperial and the Rebel Guard both have the same outfit, just one's a different color. I just realized I'm stealing, so trying to be Rhapsody, Conquer, stuff like Laura outfit. Imperial and I am being a menace. I'm stealing the coffee and the food.
We have resorted to theft now, I see.
To be fair, they don't need it. We do. We need it more, okay? I need to probably pop that affinity thing again. That's it. Here it is, companion affinity. It's our powerful. back up to do. So go ahead. I'm gonna casually after having pillaged everything, well, in our case, looted everything from them. We're fine. We're still like 107 under our. Got 107 carry. Girl, chill. Come on.
Howdy.
There you are. Captain? Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real answers, and figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready. Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right.
Major, you may take possession of the Raku data.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Yes,
Captain,
Major.
if you'll follow me.
Of course, madam. If the Major would be oh so kind as to not. Oh my god, it's gonna be one of those missions. I hate when they make the NPCs so stinking slow. And now that with my NPC getting in the way. Fred and Traja, you're kind of impeding the flow of traffic here, my friend. Oh my god, why are you so slow? I already know where you're going. I can literally beat you to it. Hi. Ugh. This is pain. I haven't even done this mission. I already know where she's going, just based on where she was, what direction she was heading. What the? Oh, it's glass. I was like, what's in there?
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies? It doesn't. We don't really care where else you might have been or might become a citizen. Once you earn your place in the United Colonies, it's yours. Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen? Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID, and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms? I'm sorry. I can't share any more without your word. Do I have it? Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Yeah, that's We're now a citizen of the Galactic Empire.
What?
Sorry,
Just
gave
the
citizenship
raccoon attack.
to a clone. Anyone? No? Okay. As do I.
Are we at all surprised that the UC has such a massive space dedicated to secrets?
Logging authorized entry, unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
Very well, I will wait. You go on.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat. President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
Nope, can't say I do. Or dangerous.
Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois Sanon. But most know me as Victus.
Oh.
I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
Yeah, better. Sorry about the cut there, folks. Doggo was being active, so I had to go make sure he got.
Continue whenever you like. Captain, please. There are no clean hands in galactic politics. We all do what we must to keep ourselves safe. Which, right now, means finding a way to protect the United Colonies and beyond from additional Terramorph attacks. An effort you and my progeny, Hadrian, have already made impressive progress on. And I'd like to help, though I am curious. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family? Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the colony war. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with. One task. That's all I require. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know. Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat. Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team. And this might be something of a tryout. You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it. If that's what you require to sleep at night, so be it. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System. There's a star station in the vicinity, the Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man. Did you need something, Captain?
Not what I wanted to do.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Oh, I was proceeding regardless.
Is something amiss? I will watch your back.
Like, oh, you can't use this door. You'll be spinning time. Meanwhile, inaccessible. egotism to be spiteful.
That your ship that landed not too long ago? It sure is something.
Sir, I've been here for a while. You're talking about what, my wife's T-1300? Yeah.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy. Captain. Surprised me too when I learned it, but the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this, all right? The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information, and she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work. Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself. No, they really shouldn't. And bringing up what you've learned outside this building will make you, Captain, look like a crazy person. I don't want that, and you certainly don't want that. So you need to keep this to yourself. Now, was there something in particular you wanted to discuss about your meeting? Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question, but bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return? Allowing you to kill someone on behalf of the prisoner? Absolutely not. But taking the chance to bring a known criminal to justice? Well, the old man's been right more than a few times in the past. So, what's being put on the table here? Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting? The Den? It's a star station. Orbiting Wolf, the second star station actually to bear that title. The first one was blown to smithereens by House Varun during the Serpent's Crusade. The place has always acted as a remote strategic hub, primarily for repairing and refueling UC military vessels. But because of its distance from the rest of the UC, things there have always been a little more lax. Patrols included. I can think of worse places in the galaxy for a criminal to hide out. Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake, but I don't think you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch. So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed.
I don't like this. At all. I feel like I'm being set up.
Yes, what?
Like, genuinely, I think I'm getting set up here. Why not just let me go down to the no. Take me to the map station directly. Why would you make me... Definitely going to also primarily with how the UI works.
If you ask me, it's always a good time.
Let's double wolfception.
Look alive!
I am, hands down, the best pilot in this dump. Don't let anyone tell me different.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard. Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform. So, what can I do for you?
And hiding out in this there sector. I need to find him.
Think you got some bad information. If there was a wanted man in our skies, he wouldn't still be out there. Unless... Are you talking about the Warlock? There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it, and at least 2 never came back. Aetherius debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting. Well, the original Den Star Station was destroyed decades ago during the Serpent's Crusade by marauding House Varun zealots. Big part of the remains from those battles ended up gathering around Etheria, forming a nasty debris field. Every now and then, some headstrong scrapper comes limping back because they hit an 80-year-old mine. Or sometimes they don't come back at all. Though, maybe it's not just the field that's been picking them off. I mean, I honestly thought it was just a story board haulers told to amuse each other. But if the pilot of the Warlock really has been dusting our people, well, hopefully you're about to make our skies a whole lot safer. Things you should know? The den's not really that kind of place. This is a quiet assignment. Keep an eye out for pirates, make sure smuggling's kept to a minimum, occasional rescue job out in the debris fields. Otherwise, it's mostly long haulers and staying ready for the day the Collective wants another round, or House Varun comes back in force. Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Good hunting, and stay safe.
I feel like there's a lot of characters like Polygon that are connected to a base. I thought she might have been one of them, but... I don't have any EM weapons, so we're gonna have to be extra super duper careful here. Okay.
Nothing me. I lost everything because of the UC. They will get no more!
Pilot emergency detected. Hatch override engaged. Error. File deletion cannot be completed. Ending process.
Times division ID.
Someone or something will clean up whatever is left behind.
Man, dude, you didn't have to do that. Personal computer. Personal logs. Deleted. Entry. Possible to do amazing work. Oh, sure. That's not what I had anticipated. Which I don't know. I was hoping to have a chance to like pop them down and my gut says that dude made him kill himself by saying that he would never get a trial based on what he saw on the computer. That's my suspicion. falling apart.
What's up?
What's up is we need to move. Good grief.
Welcome to Imperial space. Maintain your ship's course, and we'll scan your cargo. Scan complete.
Nice.
So many people, all in one place. I still cannot feel entirely comfortable.
Don't worry.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep it. Okay. No bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Side quests off camera. Might do a tracker guild on the camera. I don't. I've done it before. I'd rather you guys see a genuine reaction out of me. And I think you guys will like to see my reactions to things.
Authorized personnel only. Threat has to stay here.
Hello. I will keep watch.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays? Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome. A military Model A, yes. Specifically customized for the needs of the Xeno warfare team during the Colony War. A powerful resource, if you can recover him. I dedicated my life to the United Colonies. Every effort of my being to their protection. I even gave them my heirs. Even if my circumstances have changed. My purpose is not. You're saving the galaxy, Captain. What tool wouldn't you use to protect it?
I don't got full credits out of that. That's a good stuff. Oh, more relics.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Up hidden regardless. Come on.
Have my attention.
Alright, folks, unfortunately.
Yes, good. That's
We are at time. So please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and as well. Thanks. We'll set it right on.